Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Bonjour, hello, and welcome to a beautiful sunny day here in the Alps after two storms. Let's have a little look around and see what the storms have left, see what's been happening. Current temperature, it's about -3 in the shade just now. We're at 1 o'clock on Sunday the 17th of November, and we just finished the storms a couple of days ago, so the temperatures have been dropping down at nights down to -8, -9 just now. The next snowfall due in about 4 days time. We'll see what happens then, but let's have a look around. Here's the video. Two snowfalls and beautiful day, and no doubt some beautiful views. Let's have a little look around, see what's going on around Les-Orres. Very bright, beautiful day. That's a road. Wow. Yeah. Most of the main roads have been cleared, well cleared. The one that we've just left is the junction between the big station, the main station, and up the top where I am up at 1,800 meters. So that's always the last to get dealt with, but it's always taken a lot more snow being so much in the forest. So just arriving up in the main station here. You see both sides, quite a lot of snow being kicked up when they've cleared it. Lovely to see it come just a little bit early, as long as it stays here. The roads have been well salted. Massive mound of snow on the left there. They've got to put the snow somewhere. And everything closed. Still not time yet. Someone from the Czech Republic. Early season air arrival, I think. What's going around here is people walking, not having an easy time of it. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. So go a bit further down and check out a couple of the views. Good coverage at the top. This is the main station here, and quite a bit of coverage on the trees still. So let's just go around the side of the road here. We can look over towards the Parc des Écrins, which is the next main massif over. That's sort of northwestish. And let's zoom in and have a wee look around. That is just beautiful. Wow. Miscellaneous dottings of cloud about, but what a beautiful view. Absolutely astonishing. There's quite a few folk kicking around in the place today. A lot of folk up the mountain making the most of this. Again, the roads more or less clear. Little back roads up the side here, yeah, they've yet to be done properly. And the main run up to our place up the top, you can see still a little bit snowy down at the junction there. So let's take a trot around and see what's what. But what a beautiful view again, and plenty of snow about. And also, just going back over to here, we'll just have a look that the snow has melted back on that. That's more or less south facing, so the level of snow is kind of melted back. You can see in some of the villages down the bottom here, they're still a bit kicking around, but the main snow line is up here, more or less the same height as ourselves, about 1800 to 2000 metres. But I'll assure you, on this side, like down the bottom here, that down there is round about 1000 metres, and that's where the snow line is, on the north facing or generally north facing slopes. So yeah, hear voices. And there's people about. Not many. It's just so fantastic just to have so much snow around, and the place is just so quiet. Some people might think that this sort of hooning around or whatever is pretty irresponsible. It's not. Few things in that. One, at this moment, there's almost nobody there. Two, every time I do something, there's a risk factor taken into account. I don't do anything unless I'm 100% sure there's nothing there or nothing coming or it's totally clear and ready to do so. But the main point is that you need to practice. If you're driving about and you're on the stuff and something happens, if you've got to think about it before you react, you're gone. If you have it as a reaction, oh, this is how, oh, you don't even think about it, you'll hardly even notice it. So a bit of practice is always good, especially as regards opposite lock as opposed to reacting wrongly, as throttle control, brake control, everything. So I'll do a quick descent here and just have a little bit of practice on the way down. It's not really hooning. I'm not doing this everywhere. At the beginning of every single winter season, I just do this just to get back into how my car feels on the road, on the slippy stuff. Now, when I used to be a driving instructor many years ago, I used to phone up guys that had just passed their tests when the snow had arrived. And they go, what do you want? What do you want? I said, just wondered if you wanted to go out for a quick half-price lesson, learn how to handle snow. Now, every single one of them loved it, and every single one of them told me that they felt much, much happier driving on snow and ice after they'd done that. So the practice was there, the confidence was there, not necessarily the overconfidence, because a lot of it is how you approach it mentally as well. So anyway, here we go. A little bit of a... and see how we go. One other advantage about doing this on the snow is you're doing it all at a slower speed than you would be on dry tarmac or wet tarmac or whatever, and as such it's a lot safer. Now, one thing is to be very aware of what your car does, what kind of car you have. This car is front wheel drive, rear end handbrake. You get four-wheel drive, you get rear-wheel drive, you get all sorts of combinations, handbrake front, handbrake back, handbrake all round. But being aware of what's what with this. So just coming down a little straight bit here, and what I'll do is I'll keep the speed going. It's about 12 kilometers an hour. Yank up the handbrake and I can feel the car. I can control it, and it's very easy to control. I'm getting this practice well in. Now, corner coming up, not sure if anything's coming, so I'll return to a bit of sensible. Now, I can see someone skidded there already. It's sun's kind of beating down on their skid marks and clearing it. So another thing, getting used to the car when you want to stop quickly. This has ABS, another awareness of your vehicle, whether it has ABS, whether it has stability control, and how it reacts when these systems kick in. So just down here, a little straight bit, and yeah, these winter tyres are excellent. That stops pretty damn quick. In a straight line, I find these tyres are very good. They're not the same tyres I used last year. This is another reason why I want to take the car out and get a feel for it, basically. The sun's beating down on this bit, nothing much to report there. So let's go and find somewhere where I can play. That's the use of the 12 o'clock stripe. Just heading down here, there's nothing at all behind, nothing in front, so let's see how we can control. It makes a difference if I come off the throttle. She wants to go more sideways, so on the throttle tends to pull her straight again. Getting into a bend, so sliding a bit, we'll take her side on and control it. And again, the 12 o'clock stripe is there as a guide. When things go wildly wrong, believe you me, that saved my bacon a couple of times. I'm doing nothing here because I don't know if there's anything coming down. If there is something coming down, they won't be able to stop us quick. So I've got to be prepared to make sure I keep out the way of anything. Again, awareness of what other road users are and aren't doing is so important. There, so I slow down, I take it easy, go past, acknowledge them. Walking on it, wondering what I'm doing. They're probably thinking, oh, what an idiot, but they don't know I'm getting in a wee bit of free practice here. This is why I have an accident-free, and as of yesterday, 42 years on the road, accident-free. Now, one thing about cars is that they go backwards as well as forwards. And although I've already done a quick J-turn, handy to know how it feels when it's going backwards or sideways or whatever. So let's do a little donut. Nothing here for it. Just on the left as we go past here, a sign that shows it's one way. That doesn't mean that there isn't some idiot about that's going to want to come down the hill here. So always aware that there might be something blocking the road, there might be someone stuck, you never know. But again, going uphill, get a bit of momentum, you can stop quickly. And if need be, you can stop quickly just by giving the car a little bit of a side on. That's the quickest way of stopping a car, but it takes a lot of practice to get it right. And also, once you're actually doing it, you don't strictly speaking have full control of the car until you're back on the power again. What a view. Hopefully the camera's not shaking around too much. Beautiful. Welcome back to Les-Orres 1800. So there we have it, little tour around, little spin around, no pun intended, and just to see what's going on, a little bit of practice while there's virtually nobody about, and just how the car handles, etc. So don't forget to subscribe down there, and ciao.